Good evening, everybody. So, as you see here, these are okra. Now, I don't know if anybody's grown okra before. This is my first time growing okra, but my neighbor gave these to me this morning. And from what I understand, this is what you do not want because one of them is already open. You can look inside of it. When it gets this long, that's what it looks like. See that? And not only is it's like dry, but you see how it looks on the inside? It's tough and you can't eat that. Like even if I were to, wash it and, clean it and put it in a pot and try to cook it, maybe saute it or fry it or boil it or whatever, it wouldn't be digestible. So this right here is what you do not want when you're growing okra. Even the color is light because in okra, when you get okra is always like a dark green, rich green color. Now the okra I'm growing in my backyard right now, it's not fully mature yet, but it's dark green and it's just pushing out of the bud. But when you let it grow too long, it turns this light pale green, almost yellowish color. So this is another thing that I wanted to share with y'all. Like I said, this is not my crop, so don't get it mistaken. This is not from my garden. This is from my neighbor. They're moving, and he told me that he brought some food over. He brought me this and some eggplant and some bell peppers, and he told me that I could get whatever I wanted from the garden because they were moving, and of course it'll just be back there. So I went to look back and survey it, but I just wanted to show y'all that this is not what you want. So to avoid this, if you're growing okra, pick your okra as soon as it gets to a certain length. Now I don't know because I haven't had any okra yet, but I would assume when it gets probably about right here, no longer than right here, should be good. You should go ahead and pick it because, and then look at the color. When it's still dark green, go out, just take it off. And even if you don't want to cook it right then, just store it. You can freeze it, you can pickle it. I'm really still learning about how to store vegetables and fruit. I've heard you can dry freeze it. I think you can can it. You can can vegetables too without having to put it in the freezer. So, maybe learn how to do that, which I'm going to see myself how to do that because a lot of this stuff I know it's going to start growing really fast because it's hot in the summertime. But, store it. But don't let it grow this long because this is a waste of okra. This could have been some good okra. That could have been in some stew, could have been in some soup, or just plain okra, sauteed on the pan. Could have put it in some greens, and it's just wasted. Look at it. You see that? You hear that when it drops? Yeah. Don't do that. Like I said, let me reiterate. This did not come from Anita's garden. Okay? This came from my neighbor. They gave me this because they're moving to another state. And I just wanted to show y'all, don't let your okra get this long. Don't do that to it. Like, this okra is sad. I really feel sorry for it. It really could have been some good okra, could have been cooked. Could have been used for something. But it's a sad, sad day. All right, y'all have a good day.